Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, where I channel things. I channel whatever Spirit wants us to hear, whatever God wants us to hear, wants me to hear, wants you to hear. Let's do this. The weight. The following eel. The following eel. Okay. I keep hearing, I can't lie, you saved my life. I can't lie, you saved my life. I can't lie to you. After what we've been through. The sunrise. Alright, the sunrise is illuminating the following eels. The following eels. There's eels following you. Maybe these are false voices in your head. Demons. The paper lanterns. The sunrise is unveiling these false ideas in your head. And they could be personified by people. The good view. The garland. And when the sun illuminates these eels, they don't necessarily leave. They don't necessarily run away. It's more a blessing for you and the eel. Because now the eel is seen. And that might be uncomfortable. That might be uncomfortable for these eels. There's parts of you. There's parts of you that wants to follow along, that wants to be in your highest timeline. But these are lower parts of you. And God is revealing them. God is revealing these lower parts of you. And at first these eels are like embarrassed. They didn't want to be seen. They didn't want to be understood. They didn't want to be seen fully. They wanted to be a mystery. But the sun is unveiling them inside and out. And they never thought that would happen. They never thought this sun would rise. This isn't a normal sunrise. This is the rising of a soul. The rising of your soul. So when the sun rises, these eels become masterpieces. They become a root. They become an inspiring force into your creation. They help you. These eels end up helping you. And that was their whole purpose. But these eels were doing it unconsciously. Then we have the good view and the garland. This is a sunset. So when the sun rises, the eels get revealed. And when the sun sets, it's a party. It's a celebration. There's no more thought required. You could just flow. You're surrounded by beauty. So I'm feeling right now you're in this paper lantern stage. You're in the middle of this story. You're right in the middle where the eels get revealed. Now you're transmuting them. Now you're making beauty out of them. And then at the end of this, when the sun sets, there's a celebration. There's victory. Completion to this cycle. And this is a cycle that's continuous. A spiral. This is a spiral that happens again and again and again and again and again. But it doesn't have to be a burden, because it always ends in celebration. It's like God unveiling a certain spiral in your life that you may be stressing about, but it always ends up working. Okay? Spirit is saying, you know it. You know that there's always celebration at the end of it. There's always a good view. You could just sit back. At the end of the day, you could just sit back and observe. Or you could join the party. But you don't need to. Okay. Memory. Balance. Memory and balance. Okay, you're understanding your memories. You're no longer striving. You're no longer striving to be all love, all light, or all dark. You're striving to be balanced. And a balanced mind is calm. A balanced mind is the balance between surrender and control. So part of your surrendered state is going through memories. There's still memories that you're processing. And you're allowing it. You're not saying, oh no, too much reminiscing. No, you're saying, I'm gonna allow it. And I'm balanced. I will allow it, and I am balanced. And I trust that your higher mind is taking care of it. Your higher mind is allowing it. Anything else, Spirit? 7 of Wands. Two of Cups. Page of Wands. This memory could be about competition. It could be about war. Even if not literally, it was an energy of war. You were just a lone survivor, a lone warrior. And now you're not. Now you have a partner. Now you're in the 2 of Cups. So that is the balance. Your past may have been very traumatic. One thing after another. One war after another. But Spirit is saying we're balancing that with love. We're balancing that with the union, with your wish fulfillment. We're not fucking with you. Spirit is saying we're not fucking with you. We're not saying, oh, we're going to give you your partner and then putting you back into confusion. It's not what's happening. You're reviewing the confusion and trusting this relationship. I'm speaking to someone who asked for one partner. You asked for one partner, and that's what you have. Okay. The silence. All right. Last cards. All your pain has led to this very moment. Yeshua, prophet, solar, imagination. All right. Get in the sun, heaven. Your solar chakra is important right now. Free to change your mind, bullseye, prince. Be aware of this karmic lesson. Friendly competition, Star Wars. Accountable. Yeah, you're being aware. You're being aware of the competition, of the karmic lesson. You know what it feels like. You know it doesn't feel good. You know it doesn't feel good to your solar chakra, solar plexus. And you're accountable. You're accountable for what doesn't feel good, and that's all right. It's okay if it doesn't feel good. That's perfectly fine. That's part of the luxury of being human, that there's no limits. You're free to see what doesn't feel good. Venus, Neptune. Hold your tongue. Soul pet. You are the star. And T. Okay. All right. I love you. God bless you. Peace.